Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a good Saturday. So currently we're at Cuyahoga Valley National Park in front of the Boston Mill Visitor Center, which is just over here to my right. My second stop of the day. Earlier we were at the Ledges, and then after this we're going to go to Brandywine Falls. Three of many different places to see here at Cuyahoga Valley National Park. So I'll show you guys what's going on in this area. Here's the railroad track for the Cuyahoga Valley Railroad. So if you saw my live stream yesterday, I told you guys that Cuyahoga Valley is the only national park in the country that has a railroad that goes through it. You can see you can go from one end of the park to the other just on the railroad track. So the visitor center has like a lot of information on the park, has little exhibits, and also has a gift shop where you can get a lot of things about the park. A river, canal, and railroad town. So this is a little info about the little town of Boston, which is just across the Cuyahoga River from here. Some of the markers here in town. Right in front of us is the Cuyahoga River. Little bird just flew through here. Here's a plaque about the renewal of the Cuyahoga River. It used to be very polluted, and one time the river actually set on fire back in the 60s, and they've been able to clean up the river and basically restore it, make it a natural habitat again. It's beavers, bald eagles, otters. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently in front of the Boston Mill Visitor Center, the visitor center at Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. So earlier we were at the Ledges area, very beautiful part of the park. Now we're at the visitor center. And after a while, we're going to go to Brandywine Falls. Very nice, beautiful waterfall here in the park. There's the train station for Boston Mill. Here's the building of the bridges that you guys see right in front of you. There's the park sign again. And the visitor center. Oh, by the way, there's a ski slope over here. I think it's done for the year, but definitely a nice place to ski. Now we're going to head across the Cuyahoga River. Heading towards the little historic town of Boston. Hey Sabine, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We're currently in Cuyahoga Valley National Park, right in front of the Boston Mill Visitor Center, right over there. So this national park is in between the cities of Cleveland and Akron in Ohio. Give you a better view right here of the river. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You're my 650th subscriber. I really appreciate that. tomorrow I'm going to post my 650th subscriber special. I thank you really very much for that. I really appreciate it. I like to take you guys to historic places, outdoor places, show you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and like I said, right now we're on a weekend trip in Cuyahoga Valley National Park in Ohio. Hey Savage, how are you doing? We are now at the Boston Mill Visitor Center, which is that building right there. Here's the Cuyahoga River. And here's a couple bridges over here. I forget the name of that interstate, but it goes through the park. I've been on it. It's a very nice view from on the highway. Right over here is the little town of Boston. There's an old gas station over here. There you can see the sign, one of the pumps over there. So after this, in a little bit, we're gonna head over to Brandywine Falls, very beautiful waterfall. I might do a live stream there, depends on what's going on, but I definitely plan on at least making a short so you guys can see that. Little barn right here. 3 thumbs up. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So as I mentioned earlier, probably tomorrow I'm going to post the 650th subscriber special. Not going to do it today because I already have a video posted for today, but definitely check it out tomorrow. So here's the old gas station. Here's the sign. Got some pumps over here, probably from like the 50s, 60s, something like that. Definitely pretty neat. No, this is part of Cuyahoga Valley National Park. These are all historic buildings right here. Right in front of a old gas station, MD garage. Got some old pumps here from the 50s and 60s. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. So right over there across the river is the Boston Mill Visitor Center here at the park. Right over here is the towpath trail. It goes along the length for the entire park. Back in the day, right about in this area is where the Ohio and Erie Canal used to be. The towpath trail was built to for use during the canal era. There were like mules and stuff like that pulled the canal boats. So that was the original purpose of the towpath trail. Now it's a recreation trail. Right in front of us is the Boston store. Unfortunately, it's still closed from winter, but soon it will reopen. Let's get some nice rocking chairs up front. There's a little sign, there's a little plaque over there. I'll walk over there in just a moment. Okay, this ditch right here in front of us, this was a part of the Ohio and Erie Canal. There's parts of it that are still intact throughout the park. There's a canal exploration center about 10 miles to the north of us, and they have a little bit of an intact section. There's a lock, an old canal lock that's there. It's definitely a neat little museum that talks a little bit more about the history of the Ohio and Erie Canal. So as I mentioned, we are in the little town Boston. Red Lock is 1.75 miles to the north of us, and the little town of Peninsula is 2.5 miles to the south. Peninsula is a nice, beautiful little town. Has like little stores, antique stores, has a couple breweries and stuff like that. Neat little place. So here's a little plaque about the town of Boston in the early 1900s. So there's where the garage currently is, that building right there. Neat little spot here in Cuyahoga Valley National Park. So it's kind of a mix of natural scenery and then also historic preservation. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently in the little town of Boston in the middle of Cuyahoga Valley National Park. The white building in front of us is Boston Mill Visitor Center, the visitor center for the park. Been here several times in the past, but this is the first time I've been here at this bridge. You never used to be able to walk across here, so it's nice to stop off at the visitor center, come over here and see the little village of Boston. And what's neat about this park is there's 63 national parks in the United States, and this is the only one that has a railroad line that goes through it. So you could take a train ride from one end of the park to the other, and just on the other side of this bridge is the railway line. Crossing the Cuyahoga River. Crossing over the railway line. Well, that about wraps up for the live stream. Appreciate you guys for watching it. So like I said, after this, I'm going to head over to Brandywine Falls. Might do a live stream there, but I definitely plan on at least doing making a short there. But until then, thanks a lot, guys, for watching the live stream. Please like the video. Please comment on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.